Well, are you recording?
Of course I am. You're used to being sized up a certain way.
Yeah, I am. I think it's this world we live in today, everybody's so scared to say, I don't know.
People will like see one thing about you and assume, everything else. And we're all unique individuals with our own experiences that lead us to our views.
And people can read it and they can either see it from my point of view, but never exactly the same because nobody's gonna see it exactly the same. Or they can apply it to their own life. And it can mean so many different things to every single person who reads it.
At some point, get to appreciate what you have and stop taking some stuff for granted and just love what you have. You have more than what people beg for where I'm from. And just respect it.
If you wanted to be a Christian there, in the circles I was in, you had to try. It was a lot of the churches we went to were illegal. So you had to you had to put some effort into it. And so we got a lot of genuine people.
This is just two different worlds, and things have really changed, even how human beings we relate. So you find that even people who try to pass the message, they don't know how to put it into practice.
I think in the perspective of, okay, we're all, I'm just as much human as someone in a completely different country who I've never met. But then on the other side, there's the differences part, and I'm like, wow, this is fascinating. I want to learn about people because they're so different than me.
For me, I'm a pro-life libertarian feminist, and a lot of people say that all three of those things shouldn't be able to coexist, but they do.
I just know when a conversation is necessary and when I don't need to say anything. You just have to be able to know when a person is willing to be open and understand and when a person is not. And you shouldn't have to force them to do it either.
I just think you should honor people for being honest.
Yes.
You should say thank you for being brave enough to bring your real self, your real thoughts, your real intentions into this conversation, because you know where we're not gonna go if we aren't real with each other. We'll be stuck right where we are forever.
Literally.
Just be honest with people.
Yeah, and you don't even realize the impact you have sometimes. Our pod is mostly messing around and humorous stuff, having a good time. But so often you don't realize that people are actually finding so much joy in what you're talking about, and they're like, hey, I was having a tough day and I listened to the pod, and all of a sudden they're like, no, you know what, this is freaking hilarious, I love it. And that's the funny thing about podcasts.
That's what I love, is just it shows off a completely different side of the student body, because not everybody's on stage for worship collective, not everybody's gonna know you praise, not everybody gets to do whatever, but this is when anybody can come out of the woodworks.
Unfortunately, tap is just a dying art. There's not that many people that are that interested, because it's more of a older style of dance.
People that just do their thing, they're the best, man.
It is what it is. Don't try and oversell it, and don't apologize for it. This is our content, like it or don't.
I love making people smile and bringing joy to people. So for me, the magic isn't the trick. For me, the best part is right after the trick, when everyone's freaking out. Yep. You can see the smiles on people's faces. That's the magic. It's that feeling you get, that impossible childish wonder. That's the stuff.
I know people are starting to doubt and stuff like that, but I was confident that our guys were going to pull it off. It just felt, like it was supposed to happen. Knowing that we were part of that first March Madness win ever, I still haven't processed that. It's unbelievable.
Actually living that moment of just being able to see that moment live, it was awesome.
I'm just trying new things, okay? I thought that's what college was for. People judging me.
Obviously, it's just, I feel like the fear of rejection is just really, really big.
Yeah.
There. And that's scary for everybody. It's scary for me. I think it's really engaging just to see people come to us with that sort of trust.
No, you've tried to get me to talk to girls who I don't want to talk to.
I got on your case that one time.
Because you couldn't comprehend how somebody would just embrace a single fleeting moment of chemistry.
And I'm just saying, coincidence
means something to you.
Means something, and that she could be a cool person.
She of course she's a cool person.
Why not give yourself
if I go down that road,
if you get that, if you get
bad news.
No, it's not bad news. If you get that peace of mind, God's timing is usually the best.
Well, we're gonna have to define God.
No, we're not going back there.
Okay.
If you had to
make a choice, wouldn't it make more sense to believe in something where there's greater purpose and you don't just die and nothing happens and it's all meaningless?
Well, some people can't will themselves into believing something. It's more fun to believe that.
I feel like identity is really built on your experiences and how you react to those experiences. I got a chance to do basically everything. Through the different times I moved and different times I kind of X'd parts of my identity and added parts of it. And now I feel like I'm kind of conglomerating it all together here in college.
I just think it's hilarious that you're like not comfortable in this setting, but that is your outlet.
Sometimes when I'm with a group of people, literally every other word we say is a meme. And if like if someone older than us was standing there like listening to our conversation, they'd be like, what the heck are they even talking about? You know, like, it's just funny to think about that.
And that's kind of what I think all of meme culture kind of is, like a generation recognizing that they see the same things.
A lot of teachers are good at meeting students where they are and, you know, being in their world and using hip cultural references or something like that. I used to be able to do that, but not so much anymore. I'm still watching The Office and Seinfeld, and I haven't caught up to the rest of the world.
You're doing the right thing now.
This is true. This is true.
Well, it's time to go back into the world.